With the whole true life Wi-Fi here.
He rises again for the depths of nothingness. Receive everlasting life, the cup of Christ's morning star.
Exonerate, desire is balance, you know what I'm saying. Exercise your voice.
You were created to see through the duality of flesh and spirit. Through the blood flows the will to persevere despite the tribulations, the power to heal yourself and others with the Holy Spirit. You will see the benefits of every aspect of living, flesh over spirit, balance, and spirit over flesh in the new kingdom. My spirit of compassion will resonate within every man, woman, and child, ushering in the abundance, acceptance, and compassion to the forefront. A safe haven to embrace your dark desires willfully without judgment. Purge coliseums for bloodlust and violence, and organize buildings to unleash your deprived urges. A place where unconditional love and unconventional lifestyles can exist in harmony, where others can operate from their stages of existence to evolve, learn, and grow, where all voices are heard without biased agendas or narratives, where whole truths are declared while remaining humble. Remember, it's usually not what's done, but how it's done. This is why there is a sophisticated way for everyone to have what they want. An honest agreement is an honest agreement.
This is blasphemy! This is the Antichrist in disguise! Do not buy this game, people. Yeah! Redeem the priesthood! Love is boundless! Give me the boy! It's sin for salvation. Now embrace the wholeness of truth.
Now, I'm coming, Jesus! I'm coming! Yeah, you tell him, lady. We need to get paid and have fun, too. Adopted files!
What about my needs? I need to get so high! Man, it's time to legalize some stuff. Using the essence of destruction as a means to usher in a new kingdom is like forcing everyone to live a certain way that they don't resonate with. The aspects of living exist for this reason to serve the collective as a whole. God called himself wiping or resetting humanity, but they still ended up operating in their nature. You can't alter a person from whom they are naturally just because it goes against your beliefs. All we can do is encourage others on being better people through compassion and guidance. In the end, people should be able to be themselves even if you do not approve. We must humble ourselves and respect different desires and perspectives. This is why I indulge others' depraved desires in hopes of making this fabrication an embracing environment where everyone can live in their truth in respect to the next person. A safe haven where you can be yourself without resorting to violence or violating another person's free will. An honest agreement is an honest agreement. Stop trying to change a person through negative narratives, peer pressure, and resentment. I understand you may be tired or weary of this matrix, but keep in mind some people see the joy, the excitement in living in this world. They are still optimistic that this world is worth living in despite knowing life is temporary. Some still see suffering as an opportunity to manifest a better inclusive place for themselves and humanity. Hope dwindles for some, but sparks bright for others. So therefore, destroying the matrix is still a disservice to mankind.
Mirror, mirror, reflect, reflects to the demons inside you with a midtime. You can never wanna meet the test one for you is the limbs you go just to change the person. It's time to cleanse the bones of the dark blood moon. It's cleansing time. It's time to cleanse, 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 cleanse.
What is the alchemic equation for aqua materialization of ice and rock?
I don't know. Hellfire and apocalypse?
Swipe to our last topic for today. We will be discussing a social excerpt from a renowned humanist and activist, Jaber E. Woodall. The social constructs of morality and immorality.
Lick-a-lie, lick-a-lie, lick-a-lie. Oh boy, another controversial topic.
Explain that stances on morality and immorality are mere social constructs, peer pressures, and forms of grooming.
Make that money and make America great again. Oh God.
Adopted files!
Love is balance.
We are developed to live by certain morality codes starting as kids. As we age into big kids, adults, we are still governed to live by these politically correct standards, even when those standards don't really serve everyone. Our core characteristics still linger, therefore we seek to live in our whole truth, to be fulfilled and not worry about anyone stopping us, to live in one's truth in respect to the next person.
we welcome the Honorable Gabriel Woodall to the stage.
It is apparent that they are attacking the LGBTQIA plus rights, women's rights, and liberation because collectively we are not honoring others' lifestyles and desires. What if said activities are legalized, which will open opportunities for people to live in their whole truth while all parties obtain profits? A new safe haven where everyone can live in their truth without resorting to abuse, weaponizing poverty, abduction, or violence. A utopia where there is designated areas for said activities without judgment, where everyone has access to medical treatment without judgment. Legalizing said activities would enable the 1%, the elites, the legal system, and the black market to contribute more effectively to the financial infrastructure system, thus helping all social classes. Encouraging others to grow in this process will bring more services and investments in return, ultimately elevating the economy and way of life rapidly. There are risks to living with less inhibitors, but aren't legal or morally right options risky? Legal drugs with side effects, contraction of germs, not to mention living an unfulfilled life, which lead to more resentful people projecting into said bills, coercion, and prejudice movements. This is why the average person is deprived, because some want to place a cap on liberation, which leads to civil unrest and strife. We need to understand that everyone does not operate in the same fashion and should be honored for who they are rather than being pressured to confine by defined social, religious, or traditional constructs. It may hurt undergoing said behavior or witnessing it because you are robbing a person from living a meaningful life, short-lived or not. What good is living a long life if you live most of it being afraid to live in your actual truth? You are not doing humanity good service when the average person is living in fear or inhibitors. This world may be a fabrication that is temporary and pointless, but when you want to make this experience worthwhile, however long it'll be for the individuals. Do you not want humanity to flourish and live their best lives? Believe me, individuals will resonate and gravitate to what's best for them, and they should be informed of all options and not just options groups of people recommend. Let them decide for themselves whether it's a phase, long-term, or short-term. It is their birthright to develop their authentic selves at every stage. Instead of pressuring them, help them internalize how they feel, and maybe it might help you understand too. Helping others actually helps you, but hindering others hinders yourself. Thus why rights are being chipped away. I know it may be hard facing whole facts about said individuals, especially when it's someone you care for or about, but sheltering them stagnates their self-development. We are in this together, and it's time we exercise more compassion, acceptance, and unconditional love in this world. There is a sophisticated way for everyone to live in their truth and obtain what they desire without violating the free will of others. Let's make this world into a utopia and not an entrapment. A place of no fear, but a safe haven of compassion and freedom for all.
Free the spirit, desire is battle, release your mind and see the whole truth. It's the revolution. It's the generation X, us. Call me Generation X, us. We're Generation X, us. Generation X. Wild as fire, the fruit of the truth, the origin of the sin, the passing of blood. So put the gas in the bag, with it in the fake lies, stuck up in the laws like the black market. Free the spirit, desire is battle, release your mind and see the whole truth. It's the revolution. It's the Generation X, us. Call me Generation X, us. We're Generation X.